Hi guys, we're back again with the X2. I thought I'd owned it now for about 3 months. Might be worth doing another update video so that people know what it's like in the long term now that it's had a lot more tanks through it. It's been jumped a lot more, it's been crashed a lot more. And I'm happy to report that aside from 2 breakages, it's been absolutely flawless. I've had this thing 12 feet in the air and it's took it. The breakages were the pin set on one of the CVDs and the rear diff. I managed to strip one of the little gears inside the differential. Both were very cheap fixes. You're looking at, I think, about 18 quid for both parts. And aside from that, nothing else was broken on it. And I'd contribute the pins and the diff down to how it was jumped and how it was driven. In terms of upgrades, I've only really changed 2 things on it. One of them is the tyres and wheels. It's had a new set. The stock tyres, they're good on dry gravel, dry grass, dry tarmac, but they're not the best at this time of year. It's quite wet in the UK now, and the stock tyres really struggle to put the power down on wet grass. So I purchased these bad boys. And they make such a difference to the truck. It rips grass to shreds. Well worth the purchase. There is a quick warning though. It's not as wide as the stock tyres, so it does rub on the steering linkage slightly. You can buy axle extenders to fix the issue, but so far it's been fine for me. So I'm going to keep using them as they are for now. The second upgrade is under the bonnet, as they say. Shell off. It is a lot dirtier now as well. It is very muddy at the moment. Bring it in for a closer look. And there is the upgrade. It's now running a 32cc Zenoa G320 with an ESP head kit installed. The stock engine had a bit of an accident. One of the roller bearings that hold the pin inside the piston decided it didn't want to be alive anymore and disintegrated. That took out the piston and the head on the stock engine. My option was to just buy an ESP head kit and use the stock crank and crankcase for the basis, but I managed to get a very, very good price on this engine, so I went with this instead. There is a downside to it though, and that is gearing. The stock gearing on the X2 is too low for this engine. It hits maximum revs so quickly, so my next upgrade and change will be to up the gearing a notch, or possibly even 2. What else have I done? I fitted the little breather on the tank. It didn't need to be there, I just found it in my toolbox and thought, why not I'll fit it. That is it, nothing's really changed on it, it's just a lot dirtier now because it's been used more. One thing I will note, the stock servos and receiver, they are LiPo compatible. And the servos love being run on a LiPo. So much better. But aside from that, there's really nothing else to report on it. It's, you know, aside from the pin, which, by the way, broke in this joint here, and the rear diff, nothing else is broken on it. Nothing at all. As I said, it's been 10 or 12 feet in the air. Sometimes it's landed upside down from being that height. So, really impressed with it. Everything's held up. Would recommend one of these things to anybody. These genuinely make the Lousy 5Ts seem ridiculously overpriced. So if you're looking at even getting a second-hand Lousy 5 for around about the same cost as one of these, which is 630 quid, I would go with one of these. Because it's brand new. And it's just as strong. And the guys that bash with us, who own the genuine Lousy 5s, they'll all agree with that statement as well. They are damn impressed with the X2 as well. So there you have it, guys. I hope this helps you make your decision if you are looking to buy an X2. get it ordered and get out and bash the snot out of it. You'll love it. Cheers. Bye.